Alright guys, bunch of news, a whole big update ever since the last video we did talking about Nick Calandra, Alyssa Mercante, and Smash JT, the YouTuber who had made the Kotaku Detected website, which Nick Calandra was calling for his followers, his viewers, to mass report and get taken down. Long story short, Smash JT, who's been very critical of Alyssa Mercante, Nick Calandra, Kotaku, anybody in the games media, was being targeted and harassed by the followers of Nick Calandra, who is the editor over at Second Wind Media, which is basically a group of the cast-offs from The Escapist, who started their own YouTube channel, Patreon, whatnot. They've got about 440,000 subscribers on YouTube. Huge group of people, right? Big following. Nick Calandra didn't like that Smash JT was critical of the game's journalists, like Alyssa Mercante, some of the worst people that you'll interact with online when it comes to gamergate and gamers and their opinion about straight white people and whatnot. And so Nick had his followers get Smash JT's website shut down. They mass reported it to Wix. Wix, of course, over Memorial Day weekend, didn't really have any humans there to review it, and so somehow they managed to flood it with enough reports that the website got taken down. So as of yesterday, late yesterday, first thing this morning, Smash JT had not heard back from Wix yet. So this article from that Park Place kind of breaks it down. We'll skim through it real fast. It says, YouTuber Smash JT reports his website smashjt.com, which featured a Kotaku Detected page, was shut down after a coordinated campaign was organized by Second Wind editor-in-chief Nick Calandra. And that is the man who's also claiming that he's taking legal action against Grums over the fact that he's been investigating Grums, and he sort of inadvertently not doxed Grums and his family. Basically, he was asking for information in his Discord, which could definitely be construed as doxing. So it's just like a big messy situation going on. So the article goes on, Smash JT had a page on his site titled Kotaku Detected that he described as a comprehensive directory of individuals who work or have worked at Kotaku, a website that has historically shown to care more about pushing activist agendas and narratives instead of conversations about video games, which I think describes 99% of the video games media out there. This page includes some of the writers, editors, and others who have contributed to the downfall of games journalism over the years. Each entry provides relevant information for further research, including their roles, articles, and/or linked video explanations. And so, you could see on his website he had a whole big list of people who had, been very critical of gamers over the last 6 months, a year, a couple of years. Just some of the most vapid, narcissistic, vile people you'll interact with on the internet. So Alyssa Mercante, the queen of all the narcissists, had tweeted out, "Oh, we're making hit lists now, normal, sane, fully legal behavior." Ironically, she did that after she had already compiled a list of YouTubers, of which I am on, number 12, column 12, of people who have criticized her. She then quickly deleted that tweet, realizing that she herself had made this supposed, quote, hit list for YouTubers. So going further through this entire article, we get to Nick Calandra talking about how, as it was rightfully pointed out to me, he is refusing to take down the page and has continued to add more names to it, referring to Smash JT's Kotaku Detected page. It needs to be taken down. Please continue reporting to Wix as I am. I'm still waiting for their response. Now, what's important about this is Nick Calandra's Twitter account is in protected mode, so the only people who are seeing these tweets are people who are already following him or who he allows to follow him. So essentially, he is calling out to however many thousands of people follow him on Twitter, not to mention I'm sure he's doing the same thing to his YouTube followers, Discord followers, all of that, to get Smash JT's website mass reported, falsely reported, I should add. So it says, other posts from Calandra are seen with him encouraging his followers to mass report the website. As shared to X by RoloCNG, Calandra wrote, "I am not spending another week tweeting about this baloney. I have actual work to do. I will be actively working to take this list down this week, and once again, I suggest you do the same. I'm done messing around with these guys." And of course, eventually he got it taken down. Now, the thing about Nick is he has also called for YouTubers to basically be demonetized, for people to go after them, to cut off their funding sources, his own words, which definitely sounds like malicious intent for, in violation of YouTube's terms of service for creators. We'll get into that in a minute. It says, after the site was taken down, Alyssa Mercante, celebrated writing on X, "Oops, website not detected." Huge shout out to Nick Calandra, who reached out to Wix about this site and consistently followed up. Clearly they agree, and he was engaged in targeted harassment among other things. Of which Jessica Cogswell, the editor from GameSpot, who we've talked about before, says, "This rules. I'm so happy for / proud of you, babe." SmashGT reported on YouTube, I woke up, the website was down, and I had people sharing screenshots of people on the other side basically dancing on the grave of smashjt.com. In fact, that was going to be the title of my video this evening, was that they were dancing on his grave. But luckily, we don't have to say that anymore, and you'll see in a minute. So you get down to the bottom of this article, and it's just more thoughts from SmashJT talking about how he had lost sleep over the weekend. He couldn't do anything because it was the holiday, and he couldn't get a hold of a real person. And basically, this is a website that he spent years putting together, and he had no idea what he was to do about this. Good news, he got his website back up. Wix.com, they took a look at it, they reviewed it, and they said there was absolutely nothing in violation of the terms of service because everything that he used in his website, in the page, was public information, which is something that these journalists definitely should have understood given the fact that they are supposedly journalists. And as you can see right now, the website is back up fully. He has the list back up here. Now, again, he pointed out very ironically that he doesn't even link to any of these people's social media site. He doesn't give you any way to contact them. They are people who are publicly listed on Kotaku. Kotaku lists these people on their own website, the ones who do work at Kotaku, with their name, email address, Twitter handle. Even one of them has their phone number listed on Kotaku's own contact information. So if anybody should be contacted about, targeting these people for possible harassment, it's Kotaku themselves. Of course, I pointed out, and I said, hey, Team YouTube, you have a creator, Nick Calandra, with a YouTube channel, Second Wind Group, which has almost 500,000 subscribers, that tried to deplatform the website of a much smaller YouTube creator. Isn't this a violation of your terms of service? And of course, they responded with this Google Drive document for me to report to, and I'm like, look, I don't want to have to go through the process of reporting Nick. I'm not trying to get him necessarily taken down. I want YouTube to honestly take a look at this and say, this isn't okay. All right, because Nick, who has me blocked, by the way, he's had me blocked ever since I was critical of him, is part of this Second Wind group. And honestly, I've seen before that their Patreon or whatever their subscriber-based donation service essentially has them making $55,000 a month on top of their YouTube channel that has 440,000 subscribers. And of course, they have videos that have views in the hundreds of thousands. That's good revenue. Even with the ad rates being lower right now, they are making hundreds of thousands, I'm sure, yearly, just on their ad revenue alone, not to mention memberships. And here within YouTube's creator, guide and rules, it says protect the YouTube community. It has highlighted here, as a YouTube creator, you should remain responsible both on and off the platform. If we see that a creator's on and or off platform behavior harms our users, community, employees, or ecosystem, we may take action to protect the community. Beyond the content you upload to YouTube, here are some examples of on and or off platform behavior that we may consider to be inappropriate and result in penalties. Intending to cause malicious harm to others. Participating in abuse or violence, demonstrating cruelty, or participating in fraudulent or deceptive behavior that leads to real-world harm. Now, obviously SmashJT was not violently harmed in the real world. However, malicious or dishonest behavior from Nick Calandra resulted in real-world issues where his website, SmashJT's website, was taken down. And of course, I'm not sure that anything will ever happen out of this. Alyssa Mercante has seemingly doubled down on the fact that she's getting legal help. She says, thank you so much for all the help, guys. I've had some great conversations this morning, and I'm moving forward with this. Time to go lift some heavy shit. And again, she had asked about New York City-based defamation or cyber-stalking lawyers. Ironically, she says cyber-stalking lawyers when she's the one who emailed his wife from the get-go. She tries to pin a threat of really nasty stuff on a YouTube video that he posted where a guy left a comment about somebody giving her a struggle snuggle, which again, this guy, Jonathan2404, you're an idiot. Do not post these kind of comments on YouTubers' videos unless you are asking for him to get in trouble, because he can't moderate all the thousands of comments he's getting unless he reads through every single one of them. You're not helping anything. But of course, Alyssa jumps all over this opportunity, mocking gamers, saying, I wrote a guide for, Hades 2, over here saying, very interesting how many YouTubers have law degrees. All right, so Alyssa, clearly you think you know more about the law than all these other people. Have fun finding a lawyer who will take your case, because you have been, by far, the biggest instigator of everything that has come your way. They will tell you that this is all basically, there's not a chance a lawyer is going to represent you in any capacity. As far as defamation goes, there's nothing that you can prove, okay? Everything that has been said about you is entirely true. So that's pretty much it. We've had the journalists going out of their way to take down YouTubers' websites, to harass people, to, I'd say, borderline defame people, calling them all sorts of things. And people wanted to tell Smash JT that, well, Wix had to take you down. You violated their terms of service. Okay, guys, what do you say now? Nick Calandra is in violation of YouTube's terms of service. Are we going to talk about that, anybody? Probably not. Anyways, guys, I'm going to leave it right there. Make sure to check out Meta PCs. Make sure to check out my website. I should have plugged that. We are still getting up and running. I'm trying to update some stuff, some new merchandise on there, get some different little articles put up. Something simple. It's not going to be a full blog or anything, but just some headlines from the week, stuff we're going to talk about both on stream and in the videos. Let me know what you think about all this. Congratulations, Smash JT. I am so freaking happy for you, dude. Let's try to keep it normal in the comment section, guys, because honestly, like I said, comments like what that guy posted, not helping anybody. In fact, it's just making things a whole lot worse. All right, that's it, guys. I'll catch you later. All right, and if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you for being here. I do have 2 channels, Minimal Effort Podcast, as well as my gaming channel. I do have a Twitch and Kick for my gaming channel. We do live streams over there occasionally, maybe once a week. And then if you are in the market for a new PC, make sure to check out Meta PCs. Click the link I have down below. Use code TBO at checkout for a special discount. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time.